Hello warriors and welcome back to the Shield Wall. My name is Norgoz and I'm going to be taking you through a little bit of a showcase of fashion and function, if you will. So today, of course, this is an early access build, so thank you very much to Ubisoft for providing that to us so that we can showcase that to you all. And of course, this build may not be fully representative of what you guys get your hands on, but generally speaking, this is kind of what you may be looking at. So what we're going to showcase here is the Wild Berry Crunch, as Pharaoh calls it. The Wild Berry Crunch material. And we're going to showcase all of the new Battle Pass weapons. Now, that is going to actually... And the emote. The new effect. So the Archaic Raider is a new effect. Brian went over this one. This is the one that actually changes based on your color wheel. And there's also this one that you get from the event mode as well, which is Knights United. So it looks really cool. You know, it's something for the Knights. I imagine as we go through the seasons, we'll get something for each of the factions for that as well. But so like the color palette I'm using right now, I'm sure people will ask. This is the Radioactive Watermelon. It's from the Event Horizon Battle Outfit. That's only for a few thousand steel. I don't remember how much. It's already unlocked at this point. Gem of Honor is another good one from the Guest of Honor Battle Outfit. It's a similar color, but it's a little slightly different. I'll show that when we get to the Warlord. There's a new execution. This is from the Battle Pass. This is the Battle Pass execution, the Field of Chaos. Grab the spear. Somebody threw a spear. You know, you had Troy, the dude from Troy or whatever, throw the spear over here. Brad Pitt's, you know, who is it? Achilles? Achilles threw the damn spear, and here it comes, and they caught it and shoved it right in the back of the enemy. Powerful. Very powerful. And this is the War Weary, the Last Hero Standing event execution. And the effect on there, I'll have to double check the effect on there. I think that's from the Battle Pass too. Last Hero Standing Mythic outfit from the Mythic outfit. So the Mythic outfit that's coming out, but to showcase the weapons for Warden, we'll need to actually change the different loadout. Man, I am tired. This is the last minute setup here, so you have to bear with me. So yeah, we're gonna show off again. Now for PK, she's got a lot of odd different spots where her gear will match the set up with the material and whatnot. These weapons, these ones are actually from the season/event. These weapons are the ones that are actually from the Battle Pass, and they look awesome on every character. Some more than others, but they are pretty good looking. Generally speaking, I like them a lot. And of course, again, the effects. Go down to the Archaic Raider. And this does have a little mask that goes with it. But I don't pay as much attention to that as I do as the little fight widget they have on the ground, which looks so cool. It looks so cool. And before I forget it, I think I showed this in another video. I don't know if I'm going to release that footage or not, though. So, the Wild Berry Crunch Centurion. It is a very loud color. It's a very loud color. Anybody who's played old school Chivalry knows the magenta. That's immediately what I think of. I think of magenta as a color wheel, or a material. BP probably looks better with some of his other armor, but again, this is that's his weapons. He gets his own face on the shield, which I think is kind of cool. This is actually one of the coolest shields for Blackbriar, I think. Blackbriar, obviously thinks himself more important. Oh, this is going to look really good. It's going to look really good on Griffin. Because of all the scales and whatnot, they're all going to change color. So the higher level gear for Griffin is going to change to these materials. And of course, the weapon. Showing the weapon in-game. It's different seeing the weapon in-game than it is showcasing it on the den. It's just a little bit of a different experience. I like this shield for the Conqueror. It's pretty nice. Little wiggle wiggle. Wild Berry Crunch. They showcased it on Lawbringer, but I'm going to do it again because I can. Yeah, in-game, the weapons still look good. Material for Gladiator. I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, folks. It's loud, but yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's kind of nice. It is for hitting rep 80. That is where the wild berry comes in. Rep 80, that is your reward for hitting rep 80. This should hit a lot of the armor for Warmonger off the bat. It does, and also even the little studs on her basic gear. It actually looks really good on her. I could definitely see a full-on set that Matt sets up for Warmonger, which is pretty cool. This is her weapon for Battle Pass. Quite nice looking. Raider. For this, I definitely can see somebody who's going to make a very loud Raider with all kinds of different, like, mixes and matches of different colors that come together and just become really, really loud. It's going to be very interesting to see. I do like the way the Raider's axe turned out, because the axe head is similar to one of the axe heads that come from the, I believe it's the Assassin's Creed event. Those were really good weapons too. Freeze talked about doing a more of a simpler, cleaner build for all of the weapons, and that's kind of what they did with that event, the weapons from that event. That's kind of what they did with those. I think that everybody can agree. We'd love to see something like that again. And if you do agree, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below that you do agree. Let the devs know. Let your voice be heard that you like that, because they do. They really do pay attention to all of the feedback. I know that the community devs are really, really good at, reading everything. JC too. JC, literally. Okay, look, I'm gonna give you a little bit behind the scenes stuff. Okay, with JC. All right, JC is a type of person. He wants to hear feedback, whether it's good or bad. And he said as much on the Warriors Den. He means that genuinely. He's a very genuinely good dude. He wants to hear that feedback, and that's the way that I believe that, generally speaking, the entire team is. They want to hear what the feedback is. They want to know what the community wants, because they want to deliver on each and everything that they can that the community wants. And on these weapons, they absolutely did deliver. So 100%. Thank you very much for the cool looking weapons, and of course all the good stuff that we're going to get this season. Lots of really cool stuff. Something I didn't show you all yet. So some of these characters I did unlock the seasonal/event weapons, and then this is the Battle Pass weapons. For Warlord, they're really, really good. I really, really like them. I don't know that I'll use the shield. I might. It's nice. It's just not for the builds that I would usually use it as. I'm definitely going to use the blade of the sword, and I may use the hilt or the grip. I may use that for sure. For sure. Those are the Battle Pass weapons for Valkyrie. Of course, Valkyrie with the Wild Berry Crunch. Wild Berry Crunch Shaman. And the weapons on Shaman are actually pretty cool. The weapons have this little, like, skull. And I like how it's, like, all tied through the skull. The little teeth or whatever, they're, like, tied through the skull on the sides. On the eye sockets. Very interesting. Frankian Guard. These are actually the seasonal/event weapons. Oh, that's going to look... Yeah, I expected as much. That's going to look really good on Frankian Guard if you want to have that wild berry color on there. That's quite nice. It's a shiny color. I usually prefer the matte ones, kind of like the Verdi right here. I like this better because it's more of a matte finish. It builds into the armor better, but it's pretty nice, the way that the wild berry sets up. I love these weapons for the Varangian Guard. Again, I would like to have been them to be a little bit, cleaner or simpler, straightforward, I guess you could say. But these are quite nice for now, for Varangian. We didn't get a lot of those when Varangian came out, so this is going to fit pretty well for people like myself that like to have a nice, clean build. Kensei, of course, 1 out of 3 of the 1v1v1 last hero standing champion. I mean, let's be realistic. The Warden won. Look, I'm not a knight fan, but let's be honest. The Warden won, okay? Like, by fashion alone, the Warden won. Again, look, Orochi right there. You can make a very loud piece of gear with the Orochi, you know, or anybody for that matter, you know. You could do, like, I don't know, what else can we do with it? There you go. Super. Oh, that's almost like, what is it? Like, that's whole cyber look that people gotta go for. Retro, like the whole retro, super retro stuff that people go for. There you go. There's your idea. You're welcome. I did it. I've done my job for the day. My job is over now. I will go to sleep. But we still have more to look at. So we're trying to speed through these. Again, I did another version of this already as form of a video, but I wanted to make sure that I got some other things in here. I don't like to edit stuff more than I have to, so I also like to showcase things, you know, from beginning to end without editing. Sometimes I know some people will look at that and they think it's nicer where there's less cuts. I like kind of doing either or. Like, if I have a really good idea, I'll do a lot of cutting and editing and whatnot, but that's kind of why I'm doing this again. I prefer to just do it all in one take if I can. Speaking of, Shigoki's probably going to take some heads with that bad boy. I really like the Shigoki one. Shugo weapon, Big Pog. Oh, I can definitely see a lot of Nobus getting this, the Wild Berry, for sure. For sure. And some of you all are probably watching this after everything has already gone live. So this goes live Thursday morning. I believe it's between 6 and 9 a.m. depending on the time zone. For like Pacific versus Eastern is generally when that's going to happen. Usually servers go down around 6 a.m. Pacific, and everything's finalized somewhere around 9 a.m. roughly speaking. So that's something to keep in mind. I could be off on the times, but they do post those on the Twitter X earlier. You can always double check those, but I'm going by memory. I think that's what they had. Believe that was it. I believe. If you believe me, I believe you. We believe together. Alright, we're down to Tiandi. Tiandi. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I was not planning to do this, but let's see. Do I have something I can match really quickly? Just a little bit. That works. Yeah, not bad. Little burgundy with the wild berry crunch, and you can add that to, you know, you could do this kind of thing. Add more to it. Kind of interesting. Oh, I don't have the weapons for the Wu Lin. I'm sorry, my bad. I don't have the weapons for the Wu Lin. I can just show you how the material looks. I did not unlock that in the battle pass. I unlocked they're in the battle pass. They're just not, I just did not get a chance to unlock them. So my apologies, folks. I did not do that. Poor planning on my part, my bad. We do have the Outlanders, however, so don't go anywhere. We have the Outlanders coming up right now. We're just going to showcase the Wild Berry Crunch. There's also another execution that's new we want to showcase. Go ahead and get that out of the way in this video as well. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to make any other content from this, at least not before it releases. So we're going to get that knocked out as well. So you do have, subs, stick around. Definitely got some more content for you. Yeah, I could see Pirate having the whole... That could look nice on a couple of Pirate sets. And we do have the weapons here, the Pirate weapons. That is from the Battle Pass. Again, quite nice. No, I don't want to do that. It didn't happen. Okay, so it's not going to showcase as well on the lower end, like some of the starter sets for Ophira, but the weapons for Ophira, quite nice. Very, very good. Big Pog. I love these. The weapon and the shield look great for Ophira. I do have two sets of weapons for Medjay. These are the season/event weapons for Medjay, and these are the Battle Pass weapons. Look at this. Tell me they don't look good. Dude, that looks amazing. Those are some of the best weapons for Medjay, period, dot, end of story, all right? I'm a big fan of the what is it, the Anubis set, I think. But like, you know, I have the snakes on it and stuff. That's kind of cool. But these are easily really, really nice. And you could change the shaft if you want to, or you could leave the shaft the way it is. But I like the little kind of spikes coming off of it where it's like all sharpened and whatnot. That'll rip somebody apart, man. Can you imagine getting hit by that? Dude, your guts will... I don't want to get too graphic. I'm just saying it would hurt, all right? It would hurt. It would not feel very good. Definitely rearrange a spine or two. And again, Brian pointed this out on the Warriors Den. He was talking about these. Like, it looks really... These look super good as well. So for all you Ocelot fans, like, everybody gets something good. I also was talking about... And this is the other warden I have that's RoboCop. I mean, he just looks so good. Okay, look. Full disclosure, for being part of the early access, what we do is content creators will sometimes get the hero skin and maybe a little bit of steel. If there's like a hero skin involved, that's something that we typically get. If there's not, we may get some steel or something else. But ultimately, like, if I don't get this, if this doesn't unlock when the season launches, if I don't have it, you're probably just gonna buy it. It's that good. Like, I really, really like this. I did not care as much. Like, I really thought the original hero skin for Warden was kind of cool. What's it called again? Ramiel? Yeah, Ramiel. Lord Ramiel. I do think it looks good. I do think it looks really good. It's a really cool skin, especially for their first one. They nailed it. Looks great. But the Unsung Knight? Man, she looks amazing. I love it. Like, players have been asking for this forever. I mean, there's a lot going on for Ramiel, but I'm telling, I don't know. Look, they're both great. They're both wonderful. Like, they did a great job on both of them. But if you make the tar your material of choice here, you are basically RoboCop. Okay? That is the cosplay that I've got going on here. So that's what's up. You got RoboCop. The color wheel I'm going for is the radioactive watermelon. I think I already mentioned that. So yeah, that's it. We went over a lot of stuff here. This is almost a 20-minute video, so I'm going to try and go ahead and wrap it up here. Again, thank you so much to Ubisoft for allowing myself and others to jump into the early access build. We are eternally grateful. And to each and every one of you out there, if you made it this far, let me know in the comments below. Be like, hey guys, I made it. Thank you. Or it sucked, whatever, you know, just let me know. Let me know. It means a lot. Also, it helps the algorithm either way. Like it if you did, dislike it if you didn't. Still helps the algorithm either way. Express yourself. You have the freedom to do so, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one or on the battlefield. Take care, folks. Legendary. Watch live on Twitch.